So the other day, I had a dear brother reach out to me, and he said, "Hey, Cantus, are you still speaking and traveling and doing the things around the world, helping people?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Do you ever get tired of repeating yourself?" And I was like, "No." He said, "You don't get tired about talking about the same subjects over and over again and helping people?" I was like, "No." He said, "Why not?" He said, and I said to him, "Even though I'm a speaker, I'm learning the power of being a better listener." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, even though I speak, I'm learning how to become a better listener." In this video today, I want to talk to you about how to become a better listener and the benefits of becoming a better listener. Whether you're a student, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a parent, whether you're a corporate professional, the power of listening, hey, it's right here. And in this video, I want to show you how we can make that happen. Hey, welcome to the Cantus Simmons Show. Well, welcome to the Cantus Simmons Show. Of course, I'm Cantus Simmons. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're listening to this on the podcast networks, welcome. If you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, the Instagrams, welcome. And be so kind to press one of the buttons to stay subscribed and connected so that we can grow together. Now, before I get into some benefits and some benefits around the power of listening, because you're here, I'm gonna give you a really cool gift. Now, I'm irrationally passionate about making sure that college-bound students and their families have money to offset the big college tuition bill. If you didn't know, it's about $41,000 per year. If you multiply that by 4 to 5 years, it's about $200,000 to pay the big college tuition bill. So just because you're here, if you or somebody you know would like a free copy of my best-selling book, Scholarship Secrets Revealed, The Roadmap to Locate, Land, and Lock Down Free College Funding, simply go over to scholarshipsecretsbook.com. My team and I send you a free copy of this book. Hey, just take care of the small shipping and handling fee. And we want to get that over to you. Why? Because I am the result of receiving 3 college degrees, all on scholarship. And I want to make sure other people have that opportunity and have the tools and the resources to do that. All right. So just because you're here, well, I want to give you an amazing free gift for doing that. All right. So let's talk about the power of listening. Now, the other day I was talking to some students and I said to them, "Do you realize that for 12 years, you get dressed every single day to go to a school, to sit down, and during the day, you're actually in class listening 80% of the time. And you're doing this for 12 years, right? You get up just to go to a building to listen to someone else. So isn't it important that you understand how to listen? Isn't it important that you understand the power of listening? Even in relationships between a man and a woman, or maybe it's an intimate relationship, hey, communication is not just talking all the time, but communication is also the talking and the listening. And is it ironic that we have one mouth and 2 ears? So let's talk about the power of listening, right? And whether you are doing this as a student in school, whether you are an educator and you work with students, and maybe you have relationships with your kids and your mate, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're in the corporate field. Listening, guess what? It benefits all of us. All right, so I want to give you 5 things that you should consider where listening is concerned. All right, number one thing, Number one benefit of improving your listening skills, especially in relationships, is around this area of improved understanding. Yeah, improve understanding. Like listening to someone else allows you to gain a deeper understanding of what they have to say and a deeper understanding of what they have going on. Have you ever, sat down with somebody and they just started talking. And in the middle of that, you wanted to respond while they were talking. Or maybe while they were talking, in your mind, you were framing your own thoughts of what you wanted to say to come back to them. But what if you took the time to just, I'm going to focus on listening so I can understand what they have to say. Yeah, I'm going to listen because I want to hear their thoughts. I want to hear their feelings. I want to understand their perspective on the matter. You can improve your listening skills, right? So number one benefit of doing that is going to give you improved understanding. Number two, improving your listening skills, whether in intimate relationships and school and business, is to better your communication. Yeah, better communication. When you take the time to actively listen, guess what? Now, if you listen carefully, now you understand how to respond carefully. I remember as a child, maybe I'm in the next room watching television and my mama would say something like, "Hey, Candace, take out the trash and put a trash bag in the trash bag and go upstairs and grab that bag in my room and drop it in there." Now, she said three things. Take out the trash, put a new trash bag in, and go upstairs and grab that thing and put it in the trash as well. But guess what? Because I'm in the other room, I'm watching television. She's trying to give me instructions. And then I remember coming in the room. She said, "What did I tell you to do?" "Mama, you told me to take out the trash." "Yeah, but you missed some things as well." So guess what we can do? As a benefit of improving our listening skills, now when we're actively listening to someone and hearing their perspective, we can now respond thoughtfully. We can now respond respectfully, and we can respond accurately. Why? Because we've taken the time to listen. So now listening causes us to become a better communicator. Number three, when you listen to people, you increase trust. Yeah. Think about who are the people in your life that you can go to and just talk to and they listen to you. Maybe you can, lean on their shoulder or cry on their shoulder or sit in their presence or go over their house and hang out and just talk. It's something about that person now that you say, wow, I can trust them. But guess what? Can you become that trusted person by becoming a better listener? When you take the time to listen to someone, it can help them feel valued. It helps them feel heard. It helps them feel like, wow, I have somebody who's really concerned about me, who's really concerned about my emotions and what I have going on. So another benefit of improving your listening skills is to increase trust. Number 4, by listening, guess what? It strengthens your connection. Yeah, whether you're a son and you're communicating with your mother, whether you are a teacher and you're communicating with your students, guess what? When you listen to your students, you're strengthening your connection. Like when's the last time as a teacher, you just, most of the time teachers, you're doing a lot of talking in the classroom. But what if you're taking the time to sit down and allow the students to talk and you listen? Guess what? You're going to strengthen a connection. Or maybe you're a man and you're married to an amazing wife and you've just said, you know what? I've had a long day as a man, but you came down and you sat on the side of the bed and you just listened to your wife, guess what? That's now going to strengthen the connection. Or maybe you got a best friend, right? I feel like a lot of times best friends become best friends because of a connection. And if you want to strengthen your friendships, hush and listen. You know, there was a song years ago, I think it was 1985, by this group Run DMC. And the song was like, you talk too much and you never shut up. You talk too much, right? We can improve our connections. We can strengthen our connections and stop talking so much and do it through listening. All right. Number 5, listening. Here's the 5th benefit. It reduces stress. It reduces stress when you actively listen to someone else. It helps you reduce the stress in your relationship. Now think about who's the person or who are the people in your lives that's just like when you're around them, like, it's a stressful conversation. Could it be that it's a stressful conversation because someone in that relationship, you're not doing a great job of just listening? And when both parties feel heard, when both parties feel understood, guess what? Now you're going to create a relaxed and positive atmosphere and environment. So we can reduce stress. We can reduce friction in how we deal with people by just taking the time to listen. Whether you're in the classroom, listening. Whether you are in an organization, listening. Whether you are a boss that runs a leader that runs a team, listening. Whether you are dating, listening. There's so much power in listening. And number 1, it helps you improve your understanding. Number 2, it helps you better communicate. Number 3, it increases your trust. People want to trust you because you're a great listener. Number 4, guess what? It strengthens your connection. And number 5, it reduces stress. It makes you create an atmosphere whereby people are heard, people are valued, and people are understood. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Now listen, by the way, because you're here, hey, click the subscribe button. Hey, give me a few likes. Listen, if you know someone that could use this video, hey, share this video with them. And like I said earlier, because you're here, I want to give you a free copy of my best-selling college funding book, Scholarship Secrets Revealed. It's the roadmap to locate, land, and lock down college funding. Hey, simply go to scholarshipsecretsbook.com, scholarshipsecretsbook.com. Hey, I'm Cantor Simmons. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Cantor Simmons Show, and I look forward to talking to you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.